how's it going? My name is Joy and this is INXJOY. Today's pick a card reading is going to be on whose energy am I feeling and why. We have 4 piles for you today. We have this amethyst. We have this rose quartz. We have this dream quartz, aka shaman stone. And we also have this morganite. Yeah. Alright. Apologies for the lighting, because I'm not using natural light that usually comes from the other side of the camera. We're using just indoor lighting because I'm filming at night tonight. It's gonna be like this, so hope that's not too distracting. Hope that's fine. Yeah, anyways, you can always meditate on your pile, and once you're ready to go, I will meet you there. Hi pile 1, if you've chosen this amethyst, then this is your pile. So we're gonna first check on who this person is, and then we're gonna check on why you're feeling their energy. Yeah. So let's get started. And so you have thinker in reverse, and the first word I heard was overthinker. And it feels like this person here is an overthinker. It feels like this person is just in their head a lot, you know? All right. Let's get more information on who your person is and then why you're feeling their energy. All right, so whose energy is pile 1 feeling? You have being late. All right, so it feels like this person has a lack of confidence or self-esteem. They don't know how to deal with it. It actually kind of feels like they are a little practical. Yeah, it definitely feels like they are practical, but they might just not have that much self-esteem about themselves. They have a hard time with control, so they really like control. And when they're not, it feels like they overthink quite a bit. Feels like they're someone who's really sorrowful and regrets what they've done to you. That's how it feels. It feels like they're also a runner, or like an avoidant type personality when it comes to the connection you both have. It feels like, it feels like they felt like things were late, like they were too late. It feels like you're like the one that got away for them, and they consistently overthink about this connection because it is one that they regret because they also ran away from you. They might have been chasing different goals and career aspirations, and so part of them really does like work hard. I'm also hearing work hard, play hard. So they just have a really packed schedule, whether it be career-wise or even socially. Feels like they might be people who go clubbing or just have a healthy social life outside of work, but it feels like they just didn't make the time for you, and they constantly overthink about how they dropped the ball, how they missed on an opportunity, how, to be blunt, how they kind of fucked up there. Yeah, they have feeling trapped as the next card. So this person, yeah, right now they feel like something's squeezing the vitality out of their waking life. They feel really trapped, they feel really crushed, they feel really imprisoned, they feel very vulnerable. They feel like they're behind in life. Yeah, they're just behind in life and they feel like they need to move forward, but they don't know how to move forward. And with the connection that you two had, it feels like there was some sort of indecision that they had. They were very indecisive of choosing you. So now they're at a point in their life where they regret not making a choice, not making the decision, and they kind of, it feels like this is their younger life. It feels like in the past when you two were like hanging around each other, they were just running around everywhere. They had a super busy life, but now it feels like they've put a path in terms of what they chose and they've stuck with it, and now they feel really trapped. All right, you also have the card of sex. All my videos are like not meant for children, so I don't know if this is gonna be flagged or not, if I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I can say this or not. I haven't really gotten anything yet. But both, like, my videos aren't meant for children. My videos are meant for people at least over the age of 18, because it does deal with more mature matters, especially this channel does deal with quite heavier topics sometimes. So this person is regardless, this person is like really thinking about you, really thinking about the times you might have shared together, really thinking about, and if not, they're thinking about what it would be like if you two were to do things together. And this is we're moving now onto the question of why you're feeling their energy. It's because they're thinking about it so much, and their crown chakra is overstimulated and tied to their root chakra. It feels like this person's a very survival-esque oriented person, so that is when both of the crown chakra and the root chakra can link sometimes. And so what the energy they're sending out to the world is the fact that, you know, they miss you and they're thinking about you in the bedroom. They're thinking about how good you two would be together, how good you would be, how much you turn them on, how much sexual satisfaction you give them. It feels like when they self-pleasure themselves, they're thinking about you. And that's why the energy transfers so heavily onto you. It's because, like, they're thinking about you that way. And now you have the card of being lost, losing something. Yeah, it feels like they are super upset over the fact that they lost you. They have a lot of anxiety over the fact that you both didn't end up together. It feels like they didn't feel worthy of you, and it didn't feel like you both would fit in the same life. It felt like losing you for them was an aspect of losing themselves as well, you know? It feels like in terms of who you were to them, you were this magical fairy being. That's the image I'm being shown, as a fairy being who was very healing and very kind and very fun, and you two would joke about things and enjoy nature together. If you ever like to smoke, it felt like you guys were smoking buddies. You guys might have partaked in seeing Mary Jane quite often together, and yeah, it feels like they really dropped the ball on you. Yeah, and they kind of regret abandoning you. Kind of regret means like they really do regret. And it feels like they were running and running and running and running around, and then they kind of just trapped themselves in this area, you know? It feels like they chose a path in life that was just very demanding, and they got stuck in that way of life, and they really are upset because of the fact that they could have had you. They could have had something a lot more healing, something a lot more divine, something that was very magical in their eyes. All right. Why is my pile one feeling this energy? Temple of Truth, throat chakra. They want you to know the truth of how they feel about you. Why is my pile ones feeling this energy? Why is my pile ones feeling this overthinking energy? Why is my pile feeling this overthinking energy? Please define the source. Thank you. Earth Star activation. You have anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy, and Isis is a goddess of protection. So in some sense, they still really want to protect you. I feel like, because if you were to actually talk to them now, if you were to actually like communicate, hang out, you know, see each other, nothing would really change. Nothing would really like happen. I don't think in real life they have the balls to tell you this. I think that they know they've done wrong and they want you to know the truth, but in some sort of way they have a hard time saying it. Why you're feeling their energy is at some point in their energetic field, energetic body, definitely not in their physical, but it definitely feels more like in the astral, because these are more astral cards, that they want you to know the truth. But in real life, in the physical, they're protecting themselves. They're protecting their own energy from everything, everyone. And it feels like they're also protecting you by not telling you how they feel, because it feels like you're probably someone who's already with someone else, or you're with someone who kind of doesn't really deal with the bullshit and the drama and the lack of indecision. You're not someone who plays those games. So I don't think right now they're ready for you, and they know that. They know that their heart isn't developed enough to be with you, and they don't have the heart to tell you in person that they feel this way for you, that they regret a lot of the things that happened in the past, that they still really lust after you. You know, that they're going through this really vulnerable time in their life. They don't want to appear that way to you. They want to appear like the big man, or the big woman, or the big person, you know. They want to appear very put together, and it comes from this feeling of being insecure and unconfident and wanting to control the situation. But like, their heart wants to be vulnerable with you. Their heart wants to, you know, they just want to lay it down, how they truly feel and why everything happened the way it did, and why you two didn't end up together. They want to tell you their version of their story, but I don't think they have the balls to do that. Hence why you're feeling their energy so much. Hence why you're feeling this person. All right, I'm gonna pause here because my battery just died. So I'll be right back. All right. So apologies. Apologies about that. Yeah, I just changed my battery. And if you're wondering why I'm kind of like talking like this a bit, I'm a bit fed up. I'm a bit fed up with this kind of like energy. I don't do a lot of love readings because I don't want to perpetuate a kind of narrative that is not healthy or conducive to the people that come here and watch tarot readings. As someone who's an avid tarot watcher and who loves tarot readings, I don't like how some forms of readings are quite harmful and they're disguised as a love reading. Because when I was younger, a lot of the time I would let things go when I should have been mad about it. And it's because I watched so many readings, and it's because I was drawing on these kind of energies, and it was because I'm a very forgiving and very compassionate person, and I believe you are too, and this is why I'm telling you this. I don't want to lead you on. I don't want this reading to be like, oh, he wants me, she wants me, they want me back. No, it's like, this is just for clarification. This is for your own peace of mind. This is so you can move on and understand the energies you're going through, so that you can take care of yourself better, and so that you can have the empowerment to be in your own energy. Because I've been bamboozled by past people who have their astral selves, their higher selves, come to me and tell me things that I want to hear. And I'm not blaming the readers who do love readings. I don't think their intention is to cause any harm. I really don't. I think the tarot community is very lovely. It's usually very lovely, with a lot of very kind-hearted souls. I think this is more of the person and the person you're dealing with and their spiritual team and their higher self and their astral realm not wanting to let you go. And there is something about your energy. There's something that whoever comes to my channel, I know you guys are spiritual babies. I know you guys are badass, because why else would you be coming here? Like, it is badass to be on these reflection videos. And I know the videos I do aren't for the weak. Some messages are very hard pills to swallow. So I know whoever's coming here is the really strong, vulnerable, compassionate people. So that's why I don't want to bamboozle you and be like, oh, like they still love you, you should take them back. No, this is just clarification of whose energy you're feeling, why you're feeling it. And we might even go into some self-care things you can do right now to kind of not have the energy move forward too hard. I will do that, but yeah, okay, why don't we do that now? Let's try some, I think that's a great segue to our next, to the next portion of the reading. So, what boundaries can my pile ones put? All right, you have a what would you do card. A friend is making harmful choices but told you to stay out of it when you bring it up. What would you do? So it feels like this was a friend in your past. This is someone who would say that they're your friend, would try to like friend zone you, but really wanted you, really had an eye for you, really lusted after you. But because they were doing other things, they really couldn't make the time to. What boundaries you can put is staying out of it, you know? It feels like if you were to bring something up about the past, about how they harmed you, about how they treated you, it feels like they would kind of be very aggressive towards it. If not aggressive, passive aggressive. They would kind of like not be the best energy. They would not really value you or give you the validation that you need. These readings are for that. These readings are to give you the validation of you're not crazy. You are feeling their energy. They are thinking about you a lot, but they cannot even admit it to themselves, more or less you. So that's why I do these readings, is to make sure that my spiritual babies are protected, that you guys are well cared for, that you guys have the most amount of tools in your pocket that you can in order to get over this, in order to live your life, in order not to wallow in this energy. Because I fully understand how harmful it can be. Okay, we're gonna do closing messages from this person and then move on to some self-care. So anything else, pile one's person, that you wanna really say? We have the Four of Cups. And the Two of Swords. Actually, yeah, let's put these two. I don't want to do this. Alright. And the Two of Cups. Okay. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, Two of Swords, and Two of Cups, it feels like this person's still super anxious. This is still something that they're processing. This is still information that is hard for them to accept. it is something that they battle with, because it feels like on the one hand they do really feel ways about you. Well, the two of Cups is notoriously known for being a card of love, of partnerships, of emotional stability and security, of reciprocity especially. But it even says love. It says amor here. It literally says love on this. But with the Two of Swords, Two of Swords in the Rider-Waite Smith deck is someone like they have like two swords and their eyes are like closed, like it's wrapped in like a bandage and there are two swords going two ways. So it usually connotes someone who's so indecisive, who's literally cannot make decisions, who like is someone who wouldn't tell you this in person. They wouldn't tell you this shit. They wouldn't tell you that they still think about you. They wouldn't tell you that they think your body's rocking. They wouldn't tell you that like they have all this pent up feelings towards you, that they're so regretful over their actions, that they think about you literally almost every day. They wouldn't have the balls to tell you that. They really wouldn't. Yeah, it's just really frustrating. They just really regret. They regret all the things that they did in the past. They regret the fact that they were self-absorbed. The Four of Cups in the Rider-Waite is a dude with 3 cups, and then a hand is pulling out this other cup, and he's like too stubborn to take the cup. And that's what happened. That is exactly what happened. You were trying to give him this cup, but you were trying to give them this cup. Again, this is non-binary, him, her, them, like take it as it resonates, but they were not willing to accept the cup. They were being like really, really stubborn. I would say that they were cleaning an area that is the bottom area. They were being that type of tool, which is a douche. You'd use a douche to clean your behind. So that's what they were being. Yeah. And again, I'm apologizing for the way I'm coming about this reading. With love readings, you usually think, oh, it's gonna be a nice sweet reading, but no, I'm very protective over you guys, gals, you non-binary pals. I'm very protective over all of you because I've done this dance. I've been with this person, and they're not mature enough to handle you. They're not mature enough to handle themselves. These are the losers that I'm talking about in my fucking readings sometimes because they have lost themselves. And again, if you've been on this channel, when I say losers, I say it with love because I was a loser once and I did not know myself until this beautiful thing called tarot entered my life, and all this self-reflection and meditation and yoga and a lot of meditating happened for me to find myself again. But before that, I was very lost, and I know how those people operate. They're not operating from a heart space. They're not operating with a good head on their shoulders. They're doing everything out of survival. They're using their survival, and it's literally, it has built up all the way from their root chakra to their crown chakra. So all they can do, all they can manifest is in this really, really intense state of survival. And that's why they feel trapped. And that's why they miss you. And that's why they're thinking about you so much. And that's why you're feeling their energy. Yeah. Okay. So let me just pull out another deck. One sec. I always pull out these two decks when it deals with more emotional matters, and I don't know why. I think I was being a little bit stubborn myself, not wanting to pull out too many decks for this reading, but here we are. I want to make sure you guys are, you gals and non-binary pals, are equipped with some tools under your belts. So if this is all you wanted from the reading, you can exit here. No hard feelings. I totally understand, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. But if you want to stick around and see just a couple of self-care things you can do to kind of get through this time in your life, to protect yourself a bit, to kind of put a bubble around you so that their energy is not affecting you so much, we're gonna get some cards for you. All right, what can my pile ones do right now? Oh gosh. You have planned a vacation as well as intuition. So obviously use your intuition when it comes to tarot readings. If there are, excuse me, readers telling you what you want to hear but you know is harmful for you, please exit out of those videos. Use your intuition when it comes to the energy you're feeling when it comes to them. Use your intuition in terms of how to protect yourself. That is one way. If you feel like you need to eat a certain meal, eat it. If you need to take a bath, do it. If you need to go for a walk, do it. Do whatever your intuition feels necessary. But yeah, if you want a more concrete answer and you have the funds and the income and the time to do this, you can always plan a vacation. It says plan a vacation. It doesn't actually say you need to go on the vacation. So maybe just taking your mind off this person and planning something for yourself, like maybe a vacation. Plan and look at some beautiful hotels you can stay at, or hostels or motels, whatever, or Airbnbs, whatever your cup of tea is. Look up places that you'd love to visit. Look at cities, countries that you love. Maybe even play some GeoGuessr. You know, who doesn't love GeoGuessr? I love GeoGuessr. I do that quite a lot. Apologies. Okay. So yeah, and if not, and if you do have the time, and if you do want to do it, go on a vacation. But yeah, I think it's about taking your mind off of it, off this person, off their energy, just redirecting yourself to a different energy, redirecting yourself to plan and focus on you. Again, yeah, that's a couple of things. There's a lot that wanted to come through. So you also have clean your space. I think, yeah, cleaning your space will be great. We're just gonna put them on top of each other. So this is like a block, you know what I mean? A block from their energy. So clean your space, you know, do your laundry, wash those dishes, vacuum, you know, clean your makeup brushes, clean your windows, do something that gets your body up and moving. And by cleaning your space, you're really cleaning up your mind. You're really taking the time to give yourself the environment that you deserve. Maybe even if you want to, again, you don't have to, but if you do have old things that remind you of them, you can always clean them out. Again, if you do want to keep them in your life and you do have a soft spot for them and you do kind of miss those memories, you don't have to do that. I'm not saying you do, but you know, at least like cleaning up your space will make you feel a little bit better, make you feel in an environment where you can relax in a bit more. So yeah. And last is spend time with animals. So if you have a pet, spend some time with them. You can go play with them, give them some pets, you know, hang out with them, give them some cuddles, you know. And if you don't have any pets, if you have a friend that has a pet, maybe go there or go out in nature. I don't advise you to pet things that are not used to human interaction. That can be dangerous, but you know, hearing sounds of the birds chirping would be wonderful. I don't know where you are in the world, but like if you do have places where you can go and see animals, go do that. You know, I don't really like zoos that much, or like I don't know what like the ocean equivalent to that is. In Canada, we have something called Marine Land, so I don't know what that is and where you are, but it's basically just like a place where a lot of ocean life is. It's like a zoo for ocean life. So if you want to go to those places, if you feel called to, be my guest. If you even go to like a pet store and they have like animals there, you know, maybe that'd be fun for you, you know? Yeah. So those are the ways in which you can arm yourself right now, my dear, my love. These are ways you can protect yourself against this person's energy if you so choose. And you know, like I can remember on the times when I was younger and all I wanted to do was be in this energy. So, you know, pick your poison. To choose your hard. You know, it'll be hard to get out of their energy and take care of yourself, but it'll also be hard to be in their energy and feel all the things that they're feeling and go through that cycle again. It's really your choice here. You know, I'll still love you either way. The divine will still love you either way. Yeah, it's really how you want to go about it. But I really do hope this helps. I hope this reading, albeit a little bit more big sister energy from me, the reader, at least gave you some clarity, some advice, some compassionate words for you to understand why you're feeling this energy and who it is and what you can do about it. Yeah, I hope you like this reading. I hope this could give you that kind of solace you're looking for. Yeah. If so, please give it a like. Comment down below. I love reading your comments. You know, like it gives me life. I love hearing about why you chose the pile, what resonated with you. I think they're just so lovely. Yeah. If you don't want to do either of that, that's okay. You don't have to. Also, if you want to subscribe and like listen to me more, that'd be really cool too. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. If that'd be really cool. But again, this is your choice. Everything's your choice, as always. This has been an existential joy, here to give you some news. All right. Hi, pal ones. Sorry for this extended message, but I was really called to get you a couple of therapy cards because we ended the reading off of with some self-care of being with a pet or an animal, and I really wanted to pull cards, but I forgot. So we're gonna do a couple cards here. We have, hey, thanks for existing. You matter. We have, you will survive this. We have, stay soft. The world may be cold, but we don't have to be. And you have, Depression lies. There is no circumstance that is unchangeable. There is no situation that is ever hopeless. All right, I just wanted to make sure that you got a couple of self-care, therapy, emotional support cards. Because, yeah, take care. I love you lots, and peace. I have a Paul twos. If you've chosen this rose quartz, then this is your reading. Again, I'm not entirely sure if this is rose quartz or not. If you are a gemstone collector, or if you know a lot about gemstones, then please let me know down below if I'm right or not. A dear friend of mine gave me that, so I'm not entirely sure. I forget. Apologies. But anyways, so this reading, we're talking about whose energy am I feeling and why. And if called to, I might do a little bit more. So let's look at your reading. You have the yodeler in reverse, as well as the waiter in reverse. So I'm wondering, yeah, okay. I was wondering if this is one or two people. This is two people. This is two people whose energies that you're feeling. So you might get kind of confused quite a bit. All right. So with the yodeler, I'm getting for the first energy is that they are actually a very quiet person. They might be spiritually inclined. They might have a good grounding, a good grip on their life. If this was upright, I would be saying the complete opposite right now, but because it's in the reverse, it feels like this person might be closed off as well. They might be going through a spiritual awakening, but they are really not open. They don't have their crown chakra well developed. They don't have an open crown chakra. They just are going through the motions of what us spiritual baddies know what a spiritual awakening is, but this person would not. They seem very much planted on their feet in the ground, very into the physical world. Let's get more on that person. Let's see. So who's my pile two's person when it comes to the yodeler? Thank you. You have superhero powers. Yeah, they're developing something. There's something they neglected in their past that they're developing right now. So that's what their spiritual awakening is going forth, is them developing like things from their childhood, passions from their childhood, hobbies that they really once loved, but they neglected it and ignored it. And yeah, I also have a feeling that they look towards you as someone who's a superhero. You mirror back to them all the things that they kind of miss about themselves, that they once loved about themselves and forgotten, and that's why they really love you. They really admire you for those superhero traits. I'm hearing like kindness, craftiness, intelligence, style as well. They think you dress really well. So anything else about this shoulder person? Yeah, and as I say style, here's a confirmation of clothes. So yeah, they do really enjoy your style, but more so with this clothes card in terms of who the shoulder person is. They are someone who is kind of having an identity crisis, you know? they're lacking in self-esteem a little bit, but like they are kind of developing that self-esteem, you know, like, yeah, and I'm really getting they do really look towards you. They put you on a pedestal because they really admire you, and not only the way you dress, but who you are as a person, like how confident you are, how put together you are. And you might be like, oh, but I'm not that confident of a person. Well, like, this person doesn't know that. This person looks at you and they see confidence, and they see a radiant beauty, and they see this type of forward movement, this hopefulness. Yeah, it feels like you make them want to change. You make them want to change and be not only a better person, but a person that they used to be. All right, we're gonna move on to the next person. So this waiter person, Divine Source, tune me into who this waiter person is for my pile number 2s. I'm seeing the word self-assured. See, although this person looks like they're very in upright, this person looks very doubtful. They look very time oriented. They look very concerned. But because it's in reverse, and because I saw the word self-assured, like this person in your life, this waiter person, is someone who's very self-assured. They are time oriented still, but they have a good time management. They also might be a Gemini. They might be a little two-faced at times too. It feels like there's someone who promises a lot but can't really deliver too much. There's someone who wants to give you the world, but in reality there's this, it's not always gonna happen the way that you want it to happen. And they might be a little bit love bomby in that way. They might love bomb you a bit by promising you all these things but not delivering. Yeah. They're also very professional. They're someone who could work in the service industry as well, or who takes their profession very seriously. They also might have slicked hair. They might have bigger eyes. I'm also getting green eyes too. So who is this person? Who's this waiter person? Social media. So this person's this person's on social media, obviously, but they're also stalking your social media. So if you feel like someone's watching your stories a lot, or if they're liking your stories quite a bit, yeah, it's that person. They're very like public oriented too. They really feel like they're someone who needs to gain the approval of others' opinions. They're very much in need of validation from others. That's what really gets them going. They want to be a star. They want to be admired. They want to be the it person, you know? They want to be that person, you know? They want to be really heavily respected and looked well upon. Oh, God. Also elderly people. So they are an old soul. It feels like they are pretty wise. Even though they use social media, it feels like there's someone who is more a little bit more old-fashioned. I'm not gonna lie. There's someone who wants to keep their youth as well, but like they're like an old soul who's also having an existential crisis. Like, these two are having an existential crisis, but in different ways. This person's having it in the way of an identity crisis, whereas this person's having it in a way of a time crisis. So yeah, they really do like looking at your contents. Even if you don't post a lot, they still really like looking at whatever you do post or whatever you posted in the past. It feels like you're someone who like is in contact with them, who at least has their contact information, and who is on pretty good terms with them, you know? Like, So those are the two people whose energies you're feeling right now. Very interesting, very different, very different energies. You have someone who's very self-assured, and then someone who's a bit more insecure, but who's on the spiritual path of being more in tune with themselves, being more at ease with themselves. Okay, so let's move forward in terms of why you're feeling their energy. So why are my pile 2s feeling their energy? Can I do them both in one? No. Okay, so we're doing separate. Okay. So for the first person, why is my pile okay, thank you. All right. You have Toth, like coats, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. So you're feeling this particular person's energy because they're learning a lot from you. They are learning who they are themselves because of you. There's this you are the great teacher for them. You show them the ways in which they can connect back to themselves. You show them things about themselves that they wouldn't know on their own. So you're feeling their energy because they are really attracted to you, but as well as you are like a mentor for them this lifetime. Yeah. You also have the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. Yeah. So it feels like they look at you in this way. They look at you as someone who is very successful, who is like a main character. You attract so many people. You are probably a baddie. You are also very angelic. You are a very healing presence who really shows others what it means to be a role model, you know? And it's not like you're trying to be. It doesn't feel like you're doing this on purpose for like anyone else. You're doing it because this is what comes from your heart space. You're doing this because you have that Leo energy. You have that energy of being a main character, but you're doing it out of generosity. You're doing it because your heart is so full, and you just want to burst open and share it out with the world. And you know, I think that's so beautiful. This person, why you're feeling their energy is because they feel that light from you. Yeah, I'm also hearing moths to a flame. So it feels like you just attract like a lot of people who are kind of going through this existential stages of finding themselves again and being comfortable being themselves again and being authentic and being someone who doesn't have to hide from themselves. Again, you present to them this great spiritual awakening where they can finally voice who they are and have a voice themselves, because when you shine your light, you allow others to do the same. Okay, so for this waiter person, okay, that was really fast. Okay, thank you so much. You have halls of a mentee initiation, as well as crown chakra upgrade. So halls of Mementi initiation are secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. You're like a treasure in this person's eyes. You're someone who's very valuable, very rare, something that they would like to keep. That sounds so weird, but like there's like you're someone that they would really enjoy having as like a partner, growing old with, you know. For this person, it feels like you kind of initiate, like you're like a truth speaker, you know. You're someone who is probably like my social activist, and if you don't like that term, you are a human that loves other humans. So you are someone who's advocating for the rights of people. Again, you are my Free Palestine babies, most likely. You are my and the genocide in the Congo and Sudan babies. You are my let's heal the world babies, you know. You are my Greta Thunbergs. You are my activists who just, again, you don't have to resonate with the title, but you, like in the sense of you're a human that loves the earth and wants to see the earth thrive and wants to see the earth grow and wants to see the earth flourish in a way where, where everything is kind of put back into place, you know. Like, again, the things that we do on earth are super unnatural and super chaotic, and it will be to our detriment if we don't do anything about this. And this is what you know that if we don't environmentally protect the world right now, we're gonna burn everything to hell. If we don't socially protect everyone, there's just gonna be so much more chaos. Like, it's just so unnecessary. Like, we're all human, why don't we act like it, you know? Same goes with animals, same goes with homes. You're someone who probably vouches for the housing of everyone, who has a mind and a loving heart that just wants to see everyone be in a safe space where they can live a peaceful life. And that is something you probably post about on your stories. And it really gives like this person truth. You are a truth sayer. You show the truth to this person, because if it was not for you, they wouldn't know about a lot of the atrocities going on in the world. If it was not for you, excuse me, that's confirmation, because I have not had a lot of drinks that would cause me to burp. So that is 100% a confirmation. If not for you, they would not know the way. They would go by what the media tells them to. They would not know the truth. They would not know the heroes who are on the ground reporting day after day what's going on. You know, you provide this sense of stability, this sense of strength, this powerhouse. You are a strong soul who not only mirrors back to people what they want to see, you give them depth, you give them discernment on what's happening. This person's very much admires the way in which you go about life. You see beyond the black and white. You see the nuances in a lot of things. So this crown chakra upgrade is divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Not only do you have this very truthful way about you, you are also a being who just upgrades others. You are this healing power, this strong force who really, for this person, you're healing them. You're healing them in a way that is something that you might not really, you're not intending to. It's not like you're like doing Reiki sessions on them. It's not like you're like doing healot sessions on them either, but you're healing their heart. You're healing the fact that there are people like you in the world. You're healing their humanity. You're giving them a reason to connect to others. You're giving them a reason to be in their crown chakra. You're upgrading their crown chakra by just being you, by just telling the truth, by just being amazing in how you go about the world, and by being so loving and lovely. You are just someone who is just a miraculous energy for them. It also feels like you might make this person trip up on their words sometimes. Yeah, and it feels like this person wants to call you. They want to call you. They want you to be in their home. They want to buy stuff for you. They really love you. Yeah. They want to lock it down, you know, they want to set a date into when you guys can get together. They want to message you, you know, their intuition, their third eye is just really wanting to communicate with you so bad, like so bad. But yeah, all right, so that is why you're feeling their energy, is because you are a truth sayer, and you're just why it's just with like altogether why you're feeling this energy is because you're just being yourself, and they really admire that. They really love that. They really they see you as this deity, you know. They see you with this knowledge and wisdom and strength and vulnerability, and it causes them to really reflect upon themselves. And when doing that, like, there's a simultaneous energy of thinking about you a lot, either literally being online, going like looking at your posts, looking at your stories, looking at your tweets or your videos or whatever, or TikToks or whatever, like, or just kind of like being around you, being near you, knowing you, or like knowing of you. Like, it feels like it's like you're not really doing anything but being yourself. Yeah, you're really not doing anything but being yourself, and it's causing these people to really think about you like all the time. They really, maybe not all the time, because this person seems like they're busy, but like as much as they like, as much as a person really can. Yeah, so this is a lot friendlier of an energy, which we love. But that is who's thinking about you and why they're thinking about you. We didn't even need to go into the tarot cards for this today, but you know, sometimes it just be like that. Okay, yeah, we will go into the tarot cards though, and just get some final messages from these two people. So final messages from the Yogler for, I'm gonna do that again, because final messages, thank you. You have the Knave of Swords, which would be the Page of Swords in reverse. Final messages from the, oh, is that it? Did I flip it? Okay, sweet. We also have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, with the Page of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords upright, it feels like you say the things that they want to say but can't say in public. You are the person that speaks their truth and speaks what they want to speak, but they can't speak it for some reason. It feels like they're insecure or under this pressure, or might have like other authorities that are on their back, so like they can't really like say what they want to say. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure my camera didn't cut off. But yeah, I feel like that's also something too, like they feel cut off from being able to express themselves. So they just want to tell you thank you for being you and speaking the truth. Thank you for being able to say what's needed to be said out there in the world, things that they can't say themselves, but they also firmly believe in. Again, this is part of their spiritual growth. This is their potential for their spiritual knowledge. So yeah, thank you. That's what they have to say. Thank you for speaking the truth. All right, so for this person, for the waiter, any last messages? And I think it makes sense, because when we got for this person, when we started, it was like, oh, like they were pretty insecure and they didn't really like, they're more soft spoken. So anyways, moving on to the waiter. You have Temperance. Don't you love these cards? They're so pretty. Yeah, okay. I'm also getting you're so pretty. So yeah, this person thinks you're very pretty. You're very pretty. All right, any messages for my pile twos from the waiter person? Anything you want to say? You also have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. Okay, bud. This person really thinks highly of you. They really, 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 really think highly of you. They think you are this, you're just this trailblazer, but you do it in a way that's so emotionally sound, so emotionally sacred. There is a balance and ease and fluidity that you bring when you tell the truth. There is a very tempered way, there's a very sobering way that you speak the truth. And again, you do it in a way that's just so flawless. It's not like you come from a place of emotional instability. No. You come from a place of emotional sanity. You come from a place where you know that you're feeling all these really intense feelings. You come from a place of emotional maturity where it is just very refreshing for this person. Like, this person knows how people go about their social media and thinks very highly of you, because you're someone who can emotionally detach and then post out things that are very enlightening but very emotionally mature. I don't think you're one to cry under social media. It feels like whenever you're going through like a personal problem, I don't think you're one to like post about it. It feels like you will be very composed and mature about how you handle the emotions of the things that are coming, of the information that's coming towards you. You really are able to discern yourself. You're able to balance out what's going on. You're able to be very grounded in your approach to communication, and they really admire that about you. You know, they really think you're this queen that is just so lovely. You know, you really warm their heart. and they really want to thank you for that. And, you know, they also put you on a pedestal. You know, you kind of smoothen their sharp edges. You make them feel a lot more cozy. You make them feel alive again and happy to be alive. You give a very, very refreshing sense of energy to this person. Okay. It doesn't feel like these people are like, you know, like bad people, or like they're like people who are sending you energy that is unwanted. Like pile one, it felt like that a bit, and I was a bit protective over pile one. But for you, it feels like these two people are very like mature. These are two people who like, they manage their time well, and obviously they think about you, and they think about you a lot, but I don't think it's coming from a place of like, I think they both know, they're both conscious of the fact that they're thinking about you. They're both very much aware of that. So that is why you're feeling that their energies, is because they know you're thinking, like they like thinking about you. They like thinking about you. They like being in your energy and feeling that energy and making themselves better because of that, you know? So like, if you want to stick around, I'm just gonna be pulling 2 cards out of the self-care oracle deck, just to like give you some messages if you want to kind of protect yourselves from this energy. Although it doesn't feel like this is too harmful, but like, again, if you need it, if you want it, we're gonna get you. You have intuition, so use your intuition when it comes to the self-care. Whatever you feel called to do. If you feel called to take a bath, take a bath. If you feel called to rest, rest. If you feel called to eat an awesome meal, do it. If you feel called to post, do it. You also have rest and spend time with friends. So I find with tarot, just like any part of life, there's an aspect of you mirroring back to you. It feels like these two people are parts of you that you've already nurtured, and now because of that nurturing self, it's spreading out to others. It feels like this person's quite social and this person's quite introverted. Someone who's yeah, and you feel like someone who's a bit of both. So like, if you feel called to spend time with your friends, do some tarot, eat some sweet treats, do it. If you feel called to take a nap, do it, you know? Enjoy yourself, enjoy your energy. Thank you so much for being here, my pal twos. You have so much self-love that it's literally bursting out the seams and radiating to others. So go you. You are such an immaculate being, and I really hope that this resonated and that you enjoy, and that if you like the video, comment down below, because I love reading your comments, or subscribe if you feel like it. I'm trying to get to 500, so that'd be cool. Again, if not, you don't have to. Like, if you feel called to join and be a bundle of joy, please do. I already know if you don't, you already are a bundle of joy. And if you already subscribe, like, thank you for being a bundle of joy. I really, 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 really love you, and I really want to give you a big hug, because it touches my heart that I can connect to people like you. So thank you so much for joining and sharing and spending some time with me and having your beautiful energy be here today. I love you lots. These people love you lots too. Yeah, and I hope this really cleared up any confusion when it comes to like whose energy you're feeling and why you're feeling them. Yeah. Okay. Take care, love. Bye. I'm up all threes. If you've chosen this shaman stone, aka dream quartz, then this is your pile. Okay, so today we're looking at the question of whose energy am I feeling and why? And we might get some more information if the reading calls for it, but yeah, let's see who this is. Ooh, this is interesting. You have the fortune teller. Why am I not surprised with the shaman stone? Like, this makes a lot of sense, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So, this person is a healer. This person's a fortune teller, so they probably do tarot, Lenormand or oracle readings. They might participate in Reiki, they might do Hilot, they might do some traditional forms of healing as well, but it feels, because mixed in with the fortune teller, it feels more like they are a spiritual healer. So it feels like their energy just generally is a healing presence. So the person whose energy you're feeling is a healer, and you might be dreaming of them. Actually, you might see them in your dreams. They might come and say hi. I don't know if they're I don't know if you're, you know, yeah, I don't know if people consciously do this or not, walk into each other's dreams like Inception, but like this person might be in your dreams, and they just seem like an overall happy person, you know, they seem very, very nice to be around, you know, they seem like this kind of like sweet person who's very protective of themselves. So that's who this person is. I don't want to like, but yeah, this person's very healing. This person is a fortune teller. Again, they're well versed in tarot, Lenormand, oracle, have healing hands, generally on a happy disposition, and they're protective of themselves. So that is the gist of what we've been saying. All right, so can we get some more cards on who this person is? Who is this person? All right. Trees, mountains, gardens. Ooh, so this person's very in tune with nature. Yeah, they are very much someone who's on that spiritual and emotional developments. They are, you know, they're on their shit. They have a really good trust with their intuition. They're very joyful. They've come into your life and you're probably dreaming about them because of the fact that they reflect back to you the exploratory nature you have of the mysteries of yourself or of life itself. They give you potential growth and yeah, they help you connect back to yourself. So this person is a very healing energy. The energy that's really being sent your way is a very, it's one for the potential of overcoming challenges and having that spiritual development. One where you get to bloom and thrive and be pollinated by their energy. That is something I definitely wasn't expecting in this reading, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad it's coming through. You also have animals. Again, this is very nature oriented. So, yeah, okay. So this person is someone who allows you to be yourself. You know, they're someone who is very in tune with their instincts. They're very in tune with who they are as a person. They have a lot of patience. They have a lot of strength. They're a leader. They are a leader. They are probably a mentor for you right now in this time in your life. They help you with any of the kind of troubles that you may be facing. Yeah, they help you. Aww. All right, they help you feel. They kind of help you feel whole again. You know, they help you when you're sick. They probably give you like cute care packages or cute text, just knowing that, you know, they're thinking about you and they love you and they really want you to feel better. They're just someone who's very in tune with life and connected to the divine. They're very connected to the divine. They're very also they're very protected, and they are protected from energetic attacks. You know, they probably get attacked quite a bit too from other people, and they feel like existential people, but existential in the way that they figured out their shit and they are in existential joy. So, you know, like maybe this is me to you. Maybe I'm thinking about you. I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, if you have a bestie or you have a friend or you have a partner, excuse me, that's just my voice here because I've been channeling for a bit. If you have a partner who does this type of work, this is probably them. This is probably your friend that does this. Yeah, if this is not them, then maybe this is me. Maybe this is my energy on you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Take that as it resonates, you know? There's sometimes I watch a lot of tarot readings myself, and like I'll really get to know a reader and then I'll really feel their energy on me. And it's not like they're trying to like have that energy influence on me, but because they're so healing, because they're so wonderful and kind, and they're spreading their own heart and spreading their own love, I will feel that throughout the day, or I'll feel that throughout the week if I'm really like just watching their videos, you know, like and it's super nice. I'm not gonna lie. So like, yeah, this might not be me, but this might be another reader that you watch as well. Parasocial relationships are important, especially in a day and age where isolation is quite heavy. So yeah, this is who they are. This is again, I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, this is who the person is. This is whose energy you're feeling. All right, let's find out why. Why are you feeling this person's energy? So my source, why are my pile of threes feeling this person's energy? Oh, they also might be a shaman. They actually might be like a legit shaman. Okay, I heard take it, so I'm gonna take it. You have Holy Grail. You have inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. You have the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. Sorry, I've never seen that word before, so I was like, coincidences? No, it's like divine intervention. And you also have Arcturian light goddess. Oh, I said goddess, but codes. So, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. So why you're feeling this energy is you're seeking out this energy. You're feeling this energy because this is something you're needed. This is something that's really needed for you at this time. This person brings you an energy that helps you kind of get these evolutionary downloads. This person, again, this feels like my pile who are my spiritual babies, and you guys are probably, you guys, gals, non-binary pals are probably people who are watching a lot of tarot right now and getting those downloads and learning about yourself and learning about why you're here, who you are, what your purpose is, who other people are in your life, probably into the Akashic records and finding out what life means to you and what's so sacred about it and what's so amazing about it. Yeah. Also, with this Divine Matrix card, it's not an accident that this energy's what you're feeling right now. It is definitely divine intervention for you to continue to be on the right path of your divine freedom. If you frequent this channel, then you'll know that free will, at least in my opinion, is the will of the divine. Free will is being able to be in line with your divine purpose, with what the divine order is. Excuse me. Confirmation, but yeah. I'm getting like why you're feeling this energy is to have those moments where everything lines up for you. You know, those days where like you'll get out of bed and you'll get out of bed in the right way, you know, you'll get out of bed in a good mood and everything just seems to work out for you that day. You know, you get your favorite breakfast, you literally catch the train or bus or transportation, you get right on time, not a minute late, not a minute too soon, right on time. You're there and it's there. You get handed out free things that day. You find unexpected money that day. You know, like you just, a friend gifts you for no reason. You get complimented on the street. Like, you know, your parents make you like your favorite meal, or you are unexpectedly given an extra meal for free. Like, someone gifts you flowers. Like, there's just like those days where everything just seems to be going right for you. You know, you ace that test, you get a promotion. Like, it's that kind of feeling. And I'm not saying these all happen in one day. Like, one of them could happen in a day and it could feel like a good day, you know? But like that is what's happening for you right now with this energy. This energy is aligning you to where you need to be at the time you need to be, in the divine way you need to be there. Even with my spreads are always different for each pile because each pile is different. So it feels like you're the center of this, and by picking this crystal, you are the center of this, and this energy is helping you align with the interconnectedness of the worlds, of the divine, of the universe. That is why you're feeling this. It's because you're meant to be feeling this. You're meant to be on this track of life. This is confirmation messages that you are on the right track. You're doing what you need to be doing, and you have the right people supporting you at this time. Like, I don't even know if I really need to like pull any more cards here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do it for funsies, okay? So any other messages from this energy? Thank you. You have the Queen of Wands. Any other messages from this energy? Any other message? Oh, thank you. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. You have the Eight of Pentacles. And you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Just need to confirm some things. So with this spread, there's quite a resounding message for you from this energy. So this energy just wants to let you know that you are that bitch. You are that person that has the confidence and the ambition and the drive to do the hard work in your life and make the changes you need to do in order for you to transition into a new phase in your life. And that is why this energy is very prevalent right now. This is a very supporting energy for you. This is the best friend that's got your back. This is the cheerleader you need. This is the coach to help. This is the tarot coach. This is our life coaches. This is the energy that is helping you move forward in life and make that change that you need to right now. With the Queen of Wands upright, this is again confirmation of you having the courage and the independence to be confident in what you do next in your life, to work hard at what you're doing in your life. To commit to the next phase of your life. With the Six of Swords in reverse. You are transitioning, and you might have this resistance to change. You might be dealing with some unfinished business right now, but you are transitioning. And this energy, because I just saw 2112, is a mirroring energy for you to remind you that you can do this, that you got this. And especially with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's showing you the revaluation of your material world. That is the transition you're going through, is the reevaluation of the material world and what it means to you and what it signifies to you and how you're changing. And again, these two cards are just confidence boosters and ways in which you can go about succeeding. So being the Queen of Wands and having that courage and independence to do what's needed, to do the hard work needed to transition, to reevaluate, is what's going on. You know, that's the messages from this energy. I would pull some self-care cards, but honestly, you don't need protection from this energy. This is a supportive energy. So yeah, a little bit of a shorter one, but we love that. Thank you so much, my dear pile threes, for joining me today. If you like this video, please. If you feel like it, you don't have to. Give a comment if you want to. I love reading your comments, I really do. Subscribe if you feel necessary. Hopefully I could be that fortune teller for you. If not, I'm really glad that you do have this supportive bestie, the supportive parasocial relationship, if it is, this supportive person in your life who's really helping you make the changes in order for you to succeed and get that abundance that you deserve. I'm hearing, so get that bag, bestie. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this resonated, and have a great rest of your day. Take care, my loves. Bye. Hi, pile number 4s. If you've chosen this Morganite, then this is your reading. This Morganite is super special to me. So yeah, as I was saying, this crystal is super important to me. It's very special. It holds a really soft spot in my heart. I will read out the description for you, and we'll get into the reading of whose energy you're feeling and why. I have a suspicion of who it is. I feel like it might be a past person of yours, but yeah, let's get some messages. So Morganite is known both as an angel stone and a heart stone. It can bring love to one's life or rekindle an old love. As an angel stone, it is known to help with communicating with angels. Morganite also brings compassion, empathy, self-control, and patience. It can also balance emotions and ease the pain of separation. It has been said to be one of the highest frequency stones available. Yeah, so I have a feeling that we both know who this is. This feels like an ex. But yeah, let's get more into who this person is in terms of whose energy you're feeling. All right, so you have bystander in reverse. Yeah, okay. So, all right, so this person might have done you dirty. They might have, it's not my favorite message to bring. This person might have cheated on you. They might have betrayed you in some way. They might have, they were complicit in this lack of self-control. They were one to kind of cause this tension, this strife, these problems, you know? And it's not like you didn't love them. You loved them. You still love them. Like, if you're still here, knowing that this is your ex, like, I know you still love them. And like, you know, like, if you don't, then like, I understand. I'm not sure why you're on this video, but there are still feelings there, you know. They're like, you wouldn't feel anything for them if you really didn't love them. Like, you can feel super angry towards them still, but that also means you still love them in some capacity. And I do not condone cheating or like manipulation or any of the type of strife like that can occur. But yeah, like, again, this is up to you and your choice if you want to continue on with this reading. If you want to continue on with this energy, we will be pulling out some protective self-care cards for you, for sure. But yeah, this is just confirmation for you to know whose energy you're feeling, and to know that this is the person who has hurt you. And for that, I'm truly sorry, because delivering this message is always a little awkward for me, because I don't like doing it. I love tarot reading, don't get me wrong, but I don't do love readings quite often on this channel for the reason of I do not like perpetuating bad behaviors from people who like could have done better, you know, who could have been more self-aware and in a state of self-control. Like, I don't listen to like love readings like that. And I don't do love readings because when I was younger, I would watch so many videos. Apologies, let me just move this and center this. So many videos when it comes to tarot readings about these broken people in my life who did me wrong, who did me dirty, who really like I've been through it. I've been through the ringer. So this is why this stone is so special to me, by the way. Like I've been cheated on. I've had someone lie to my face consistently for like 6 months or like a year. Like I've had people like betray me and like gaslight me, and then will try to gaslight me because like, my smart ass like caught on, and I did not let that happen. Like once I understood what gaslighting is, like again, I feel for you because I've been here. I've been in this position. I've been in a place where I've been watching a bunch of pick a card readings, just wondering, just knowing like what the fuck's happening in my relationship, like what the fuck's going on. Like I literally had my partner who I'm with now like tell me, oh, like we're not meant to be for now, like, and kind of leave me on this fucking hanger, and like then have me like literally have to wait for him for like a fucking month, 3 months to like answer a goddamn question and get his shit together. Yeah, so like if you're wondering if there's hope, the fact that you've chosen this Morganite means that there is hope. The fact that you're on this reading does mean that there's hope. But if you don't want there to be hope, if this person has really done you wrong and you do not want to, like, you don't want that, like, no, then honestly, like, I completely understand. I've also had to cut my current partner off because I was like, no, this is not happening. We're not doing this. Unless you change your behaviors, then this is not a thing, and so yeah, if they wanted to, they would, if they wanted to change their behaviors, they would. So, and this is probably why you cut them off. You cut them off because you said no. You put in your boundaries. You said, no, I'm not dealing with your shit. Deal with your own shit. This emotional labor is too much for me, and goodbye. That's how, like, that's what I'm getting from you. I feel like you're a very badass bitch. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like you have a good head on your shoulders. You're very smart, and you don't take bullshit. You're also very kind and sweet and generous, but you understand that sometimes with people who are like narcissists on the ends of the spectrum that are harmful to others, you know that they can take advantage of your kindness. With people who are manipulators, that they can take advantage of your kindness. So you do have that very protective energy about you who really wants to make sure that you're well cared for and you have the love that you deserve. So who this is, not me ranting on for 12 minutes about your fucking ex and just gassing you up because I love you. But yeah, who this is your ex. Point blank, period. This is your ex who's done you dirty and who's really sending you energy your way. Yeah, this is supposed to be confirmation for you so that you're not going crazy, that that this is happening, that you are feeling this person's energy. If you look up Einstein's theory of it's called spooky action at a distance. I understand that it has racist connotations because spooky is a word that shouldn't be used. It's like it used to be used when World War II was. Quick lesson, if you didn't know this already. In like World War II times, spooky was used to refer to the black soldiers. Yeah, and like they used to call them spooks. So yeah, that's why spooky carries an undertone of racist connotation. But yeah, we're not condoning the use of this language. I'm just trying to give you like a physicist's interpretation of the fact that when something happens to one particle, it can happen to another particle. Doesn't matter the distance, doesn't matter the time, doesn't matter the space. If it happens to that one particle, it's felt by the other particle, and it changes because of that. So that's why I just want to give you confirmation messages that you're not going insane. You are feeling this energy. You are feeling this person. Especially when I was going through like my first little baby awakenings. Oh my god. When I was going through that, I'm not saying you were going through the baby awakenings, but like when I first started getting into spirituality, because I was super atheist and I was super academic, so like it was a really hard transition for me to get into something like this. I thought I was going fucking mental. I thought I was going fucking crazy. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know why I was feeling all these energies. I don't know why I was crying for no reason. I have no clue why my emotions were, what the hell was going on. I was lost. I was a loser. This is why I got into tarot. Because I was all over the place, and I needed some form of confirmation, some form of help, some form of sanity, some form of divine alignment to come back to ground myself into. And yeah, this is also why I've chosen it as a profession, because I want to give back, because this community's done so much for me. So yeah, this is just a confirmation message for you to be understood and validated in what you're feeling, and know that you are feeling what you're feeling, and that yeah, it's not an easy like relationship that you're going through, you know, especially if you do still love this person, because there's gonna be a lot of mixed emotions. You're gonna love them but also hate them because of how they treated you. Like don't get me wrong, like there's still things with me and my partner to this day that we have to revisit and rehash and have moments of reassurance. And you know, like, relationships are what you make of it. If you want to make it work, you make it work. If you don't want to make it work, you end it and you move on. So if you're still in this reading, if you're still like watching this video, then I feel like there is a part of you that does still love this person and still wants the best for them, and like does still hope that they change for the better. All right, so I know who this person is, but like, so you have the card children. So either you have children with this person, want children with this person, or this person is a child, you know? It feels like in the past you two might have been a bit codependent on each other, especially this person onto you. I feel like this person was very codependent on your emotional stability, your emotional maturity, your emotional control, especially. It could even be like your finances, your time, your domestic work, your intellectual capabilities, yeah, and your spiritual energy. Like, this person feels like they were very dependent on you for that, and it feels like you kind of got sick of it, and they started shit, and they started fights, and like they made you feel like fucking crap because they projected all over onto you because they're not emotionally stable and they're a fucking child. Sorry, I'm getting so heated. I'm getting so heated over this because I feel for you. Like, again, I've been there, so I feel for you. So like, it feels like you provided this person with such a nurturing, such a providing, you provided them with a providing energy. Sorry, making me sense, Joyce. Yeah, sorry, my real name is Joyce, by the way. So anyways, you provided them with nurturing. You showed them the potential of who they can be. You showed them the real them. You took off their masks. You showed them who they are. You were a lighthouse for them. You showed them the way. You know how like lighthouses like show like ships how to get back onto shore so they don't like steer the wrong way or wrong direction. That was you for them. You know, you had your boundaries crossed when it came to this relationship. This person really crossed your boundaries. They kind of, again, because there's 3 people, it feels like they went out and did something with other people and you did not like it and you said no, and then they did it anyways, and that's why they're not with you. You know, and it's not that you didn't like them or love them as a person, it's just they're very emotionally immature. You know, like, especially if you're like, this channel isn't for kids. This channel is for an adult audience. That's why whenever I do make these videos, I do post it on more of the adult audience page. But like, you can be a younger person watching this, and like, if you are in the age ranges of 18 to 25 and you are dealing with a person, just know that they are not emotionally as mature as you. Especially if you are a spiritual body, then they are definitely not as emotionally aware or they don't know who they are. They are a loser themselves. So like, they really are discombobulated people. And you gave them that sense of safety, and it's something that they didn't really know or comfortable with because they're used to chaos. You gave them a healthy kind of way of living, and they kind of ran away from that, and they were immature about it, and they took you for granted, and you know, they like neglected you. So yeah, I can understand why you are separated from them right now. Like, damn, okay. You also have buildings. Yeah, I feel like this person was quite on the end of the spectrum of narcissism. I feel like they made things about themselves quite a bit. When they saw the opportunity to go out with someone else and do that thing, then, you know, they took it. And it doesn't mean they necessarily cheated on you with another person. It could also be that they prioritized their friends over you. They prioritized other things or other people or other like, other aspects of their life over you. And, yeah, it feels like they definitely, they really care about their social status, and they limited their progress with you and chose to do the absolutely crazy route of not being with you. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like they're just on a fucking high horse. They're just on a high horse. You also have unfamiliar secret or unused room. Yeah, and these are 2 cards about like their sense of self. Like, so this person feels very much in their ego, and they don't have a healthy ego. They don't have an ego which is well developed. It feels like they are a narcissist. They might be a narcissist on both ends of the spectrum. You might be dealing with someone that's quite intensely on both ends of the spectrum. It could be that they both think of themselves as a grandiose person, but then also think of themselves as the victim. So it's like almost the most impossible thing to deal with. Again, my partner, he has moments where he's sometimes like that. now, but it's a lot more toned down than what we were dealing with in the past. He's read a lot, and I mean a lot, of self-help books in regards to his narcissism. So again, there are ways in which someone can do the work and then put it into practice, especially like for them to show you that they still care about you. But for now, as of right now, it feels like this person is super like into themselves, into their own personal transformation. Yeah, but they feel very underdeveloped. I feel like they don't know themselves. Again, this is why I'm calling them a loser. You probably still love them, so like I'm not trying to like, again, I'm not trying to bash a person and like make you like it's not like you're dating a loser. It's just like, again, loser as in like the term of they lost themselves. Again, I referred to myself as a loser before I got into like emotional development and whatnot. So like it feels like this person just doesn't know who they are. They haven't discovered who they truly are. And when they were with you, there were glimpses of that. There are moments of that authenticity. There are moments where they can take off their mask and be who they are and finally step into the inner child that you know that they can be. And this is why the relationship feels so hard. And this is why the relationship had to end as well, is because once other people were around, once you were in a social setting, oh, here the mask, here, you put it on, put it on, put it on, put it on. And then they would change and they would treat you differently, and you did not like that. And then you put your boundaries up and they would get mad at you putting your boundaries up. And then at one point you said, no more, fuck that. No, I'm vibrating at a higher frequency throughout this whole thing and you're not there, so like get your shit together. Yeah. So yeah, this person needs to really get in tune with the unknown aspects of themselves. They really need to discover who they are, what they're about, and know themselves more. They need to know themselves more, quite, if I'm being honest. And I think they're on that journey with this person, just kind of like you know how this person's not fully in the door yet, but like they're like about to go in. Like it feels like they're on that kind of stage. I can't believe we spent 26 minutes talking about your person this way, but I feel like that's because their energy is so like is so domineering, you know? So yeah, okay. Let's move on to why their energy is on you. Yeah. Why is their energy on my pile ones? I mean, oh my god. Did I say pile ones? I meant to say pile fours, but again, you might also have watched pile one. Because pile one also felt like this quite a bit. In a different sense, but like, yeah. So my pile fours, why is this energy on my pile fours? Divine Source, please let us know why this energy is on my pile fours. That's too many. Why is this energy on my pile fours? This person is super blocked. Why is this energy on my pile fours? Please let us know why this energy is on my pile fours. Thank you. You have Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. We love Isis because she is the goddess of protection. You know, sister wife of Osiris, you know, mother of Thoth. She is everything. And I feel like Isis is probably around you right now, making sure that you're okay and you're protected and that you're safe. But in regards to this connection and why their energy is on you, it feels like, yeah, it feels like you are this Isis energy to them. It feels like you are this protective energy for them. As much pain as you've gone through in this connection, as much hurt as you've gone through, it feels like you still have a heart for them. And there's a part of you that is still hoping that they'll change and hoping things will change for the better. Yeah. Why their energy is still on you is that, like, you do ground them. You do give them an anchor into who they are and who they're meant to be. You are that guiding light. You are that star. Oh my goodness. Like, it was so hard to pull that card, and all these cards keep like jumbling out. And so, yeah. You also have Emerald Tablet activation. You have Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. It really feels like this person is trying to manifest you back into their lives because you feel like their divine counterpart. And again, do not go back into their lives if you're not ready, especially if they're not ready. They're not ready and they just want to pull you back in and do these stupid cycles. Like, no, I'm not condoning that. Like, I know you won't condone that. You are a bad bitch, and I know you won't accept that into your life. And that is not what I'm trying to preach. I'm not trying to preach that you go run back to your toxic ass ex. Your toxic ass ex. I'm really not trying to say that. I'm trying to say that you're in your own healing energy. You're in your own divine energy for a reason. Your divine deity energy for a reason, because you needed space to, again, be yourself and have this space to fucking focus on yourself and have this room to breathe and have that sigh of relief and not deal with this person. So if it's too much for you, please, if it's causing you stress, please don't like go back. But why this person's energy is on you though is because they are consciously trying to manifest you back into their life. They're consciously trying to get your attention. They're consciously thinking about you a lot, thinking about how they fucked up, thinking about the things they did to you, thinking about how they can improve, how they can do better. And like, my throat is like pulsing. So they're just really wondering like what words to say in order for you to come back into their life, which is red flag. It's not the words that they say, it's the actions that and responsibility that comes through, you know, the in real life actions, the full-on responsibility to take care of themselves and to heal themselves and then to own up to what they did to you. It's not just about the talk, it's about the walk too. And so like, unless they can prove to you that they're committed to you, unless they can prove to you that they deserve a place in your life, then don't let them back in. Because you are this healing energy. You are this divine order. You are this divine deity that centers their life back into place. And if they're not ready for it, they're not ready for it. That's on them. That's not on you. But they will forever think about you in that way, because you will be that person, the only one that could really show them who they are and what they're meant to be and how they're meant to do the thing they're needed to do. You provide actual purpose in their life, and unless they're willing to accept that fact, they don't deserve to be in your life. If they're going to continue to neglect you, fuck them. Honestly, you're better off alone. If you know, there is literally a movement in Korea going on right now where women are choosing to be alone, and it's causing such an uproar and uprising. It's such a feminist wave of women being like, no, I am not dealing with this patriarchal bullshit of men who are entitled and who are narcissistic and who are just so mean and rude and like expect the world, you know, like I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. And you know, I really don't expect you to deal with that. If you want to join that movement, please do, because you deserve so much more. If they're not going to give it to you, like that's their loss. You deserve so much more in your life. But yeah, this is why their their energy's coming up, is because like they want you back. Point blank period, they want you back. They want your energy back. They want you back. They miss you. Okay, we're gonna get a couple of boundary cards, and then we're gonna get maybe some tarot, and then end it off with some self-care. So what kind of boundaries can my my pile fours put into place? A friend asks you to borrow some money but hasn't paid you back from the last time. What would you do? So like financially cutting them off. Yeah, do that. Do you plan your time in alignment with your priorities? Yeah, so when it comes to your boundaries right now, making sure that you time manage, and making sure that you put yourself at the forefront and put your time for your time, and that you fully think about your life and your needs before this person, because fuck this person if they're not gonna like, if they're not gonna change. Yeah, 1 moment. Okay, I usually do messages from your person, but like I'm not gonna do that because I don't like them. So, and they don't deserve to give message to you if they're going to be a bitch about it. So let's do a different question of, is this person going to change? Yeah, is this person going to change? You have the 7 Pentacles in reverse. Is this person going to change? You have the 10 of Wands, as well as the Queen of Swords in reverse. And a clarifier for the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, please. Thank you. You have the Wheel. That's some heavy cards. All right, give me a second to just organize my thoughts and just, yeah. Okay. In regards to if this person is going to change, it really doesn't seem like it. Not at this moment in time. With the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like they are still very scattered. They still are very frustrated. There's still a delay in their growth, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. You can see that the person in this card has a blindfold on, and that's normally not what happens in the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, there's also not so many people around this person. So this person is still being fed stupid shit, if I'm gonna be honest. This person does not have the right people around them to guide them into seeing what they've done wrong. They don't, they're choosing to be, they're choosing to basically lose you right now. They are, again, there is a setback in their growth and delay in their growth with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And they're really not, they're really not choosing the right things for themselves. It feels like they're being very immature, and they're still in that stage of being someone who is just not at your level, someone who's not listening to their divine guidance, and instead is listening to this almost this devilish energy of giving into their temptations. As well as this 10 of Wands and Queen of Swords in reverse. It feels like they're not willing to put in the hard effort. They are thinking too emotionally about this situation, and they're not thinking about this clearly. They're not really recognizing what they did wrong in the situation, and they're not recognizing that like they need to do the hard work in order for this to come back. All they're thinking about is, oh, I'm sad. Oh, I'm depressed. Oh, this person knows how to heal me. I just want them back. They're not thinking of, oh, how did I hurt this person? How did I like make them feel? What was I doing wrong? They're not really, they don't have that clarity, especially with this Queen of Swords in reverse. They don't have that kind of good judgment to put that responsibility on themselves. They think it's too much hard work. They think it's too much for them to do. They're just not like, they're not at your level. Yeah. Okay. So I'm sorry, that's probably not what you want to hear, but I do want to tell you what I see in the cards, and I don't want to bullshit you because I think you are amazing, and I don't want you to be misled by anybody, especially any tarot readers out here, because I think you deserve the world, and I think your energy is super precious. So if you want to keep that to yourself and not waste it on whoever this is, then I totally understand, and that is totally in your right. Like, I don't want you to have to feel neglected anymore. That is some childish behavior that this person is doing. They're manipulating energies right now and trying to pull at your heartstrings in order for you to come back to them. But you're smart enough to know that that's not going to happen. Not unless they put in the work. Not unless they finally get good clarity and good judgment about the situation. Not unless they cut out the people in their life who are telling them lies and deceit and slander, and who are not there for their personal growth, you know? Okay, so what are some self-care things that my pile 4 babies can do at this time to protect themselves? What are some self-care things? Thanks. Okay. Ooh, I love this because this goes really well. Abundance planning. So when it comes to this person and their energies, you can do some abundance planning. Focus on your monies, focus on your finances, focus on you and what legacy you want to leave behind. It is in your right to cut off the lineage that this person wants to have with you, because if they're not going to treat you right, then what's the point? Make a meal. So make a nice delicious meal for yourself, get some amazing ingredients, cook something up that will heal you, because you yourself are a healing energy. You yourself are someone who's already divinely guided and protected. So having that will really help. I'm also putting them directly on this person's energies to signify a block, a literal block. You can also do some chanting, whether that be singing, if you like to sing, going to yoga, doing literal chanting. I've never done chanting, so I'm not really sure how it really like works, but like just kind of being in line with your with yourself and your energy, especially your throat chakra. And this looks like yoga mat, so even doing yoga, doing some meditation, just really making yourself grounded at this time, making yourself feel like you have inner peace will help protect you at this time. We're gonna get 2 more cards of how. Thank you. You can read, you know, get your favorite book, get a nice cozy book to read to protect yourself from this energy, distract yourself. Really put your mind somewhere else. Put your mind somewhere else, not on this person. If you want to honestly move forward with your life and be protected from this person's energy that you're feeling, just distract yourself with a good book. You know? Alright. Fall in love with those characters. At least those characters won't hurt you. Just one more card for what they can do. Thank you. You also have soak in a bath. So giving yourself a nice bath time, you know, treat yourself with a nice, beautiful bath. Give yourself some rose petals in that bath, or light some candles up. Do some aromatherapy. Just focus on you and your self-care. That's going to be really helpful in regards to protecting yourself from this energy. And we're going to get 2 last therapet cards because we love therapests. Alright, so therapests, what emotional support can bring to my pile of 4s? Oh, that's here. Yeah. For my pile of 4s, what emotional support can you bring to them at this time? Sometimes it feels like the horrible feeling will never end. It's important to hold on and wait it out because it never lasts. So yeah, this feeling will go away. This feeling the heartache will go away. It just takes some time. It takes some time, some self-care, some self-prioritizing. But know that it will go away. Don't focus on success or failure, just focus on effort, focus on trying. So yeah, when it comes to your things, especially when it comes to your abundance and your success and your priorities, don't worry whether or not if it's gonna fail or succeed. Just know that you're doing your best and know that the rest will fall into place. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. This is whose energy you're feeling and why you're feeling it. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like. If it resonated in any way, if you want to tell your story in the comments, I'd love to read it. And if you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to. I'm trying to get to 500 right now, so that would be much appreciated. But yeah, if not, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, or evening whenever you're watching this. And I hope you have a good one. Love you lots. Sending you a lot of hugs and love. And yeah, hope you take care. Bye.